The Ghanaian actor, comedian Michael Blackson took to X yesterday alleging or calling out UG Medical Center. Now, if you don't know what UG Medical, that is University of Ghana Medical Center, where he posted that they called him every time payment was due, but the doctors never for once called me to tell me how my mom was doing. In 1 month, they collected 250K, that is 250,000 Ghana cedis, and then told me she caught an infection and died. When she died, they called me to tell me I had a balance I had to settle before they could tell me the cause of death. This was what he posted, and this whole thing turned Twitter upside down because a lot of people were in the comments, responding and quoting that this thing, they've been saying it for a long time, and that some of them are actually happy that someone with status, someone with name has now come out to call them because it's outrageous. Now, under his post, UG, that's the University of Ghana Medical Center, they came to respond, and then they said, "Dear Michael, we are truly sorry to learn that your experience at UGMC was unsatisfactory. Your feedback matters, and we welcome the opportunity to discuss your concerns. Please accept our deepest sympathies on the loss of your mom. Kindly contact," and then they put customer relations and all of that. And I'm like, okay, this is given, oh, we would like to figure it out, right? But then 250K hospital bill. And on top of that, they never actually told him how his mom was faring, how the mom was doing. And then for those people who were saying, oh, where was he and what was he doing? Mufio said 250K, no, it falls from the sky. He's been busy. He has work. He has things to do. So one would expect that as the hospital, they are calling for money. They are calling that, oh, she has this bill. She needs this treatment, she needs that. One would expect that they should also be relating to him and telling him, oh, today your mom had an episode, but it's as though she's stable, like something. But throughout this whole month, they never actually gave him a welfare check on his mom. Only for them to call him and tell him that, oh, she caught an infection and she passed. And on top of that, they are saying that, oh, he still owes them balance and he has to come and sort that balance before they tell him the cause of death. Not even the details. So before they tell him the cause, what happened and she died. And I'm asking myself, how is this a way to handle an issue? How is this a way to go about an issue that you call the person and tell the person, you owe us some balance and you have to settle it before we tell you what killed your mother? Like, what is that even supposed to mean? Like, what is that supposed? I'm still trying to grasp. I think when I saw the story yesterday, I kept asking myself, like, if I was in his shoes and someone told me, oh, your mom has passed, but before we tell you what happened and what led to the whole thing, you have to settle so and so balance. How I would feel. I know for a fact that I would turn that hospital upside down because it's giving shady. It's giving, there's some backstory. It's just giving all sorts of wrong. And this is not what we need, because as it stands right now, UG Medical Center is one of the top-notch medical center. And when they started operations, we saw how, they were advertising the place and all of that. And one would think, okay, the way they are prioritizing their PR, pushing the whole center, medical center out there as one that is very strong. They really take care of their patients and all of it. One would think in issues like this, probably they would know how to handle it better, because you calling him to even tell him that it's just all sorts of wrong. All sorts of wrong. What happened to calling him for a meeting or scheduling a meeting? Like, what happened to, your mom has passed, but would like to see you in person. Like, what happened to all of that? Now you people called and are telling him that, our balance. And at the end there, so right now, if he doesn't pay the balance, people will not tell him what killed his mom. Like, you people won't tell him what actually happened to his mom. And how is it that in a month, in a hospital, a patient incurs 250K? Genuinely speaking, and I don't even know like what this situation about, because I know for a fact that if I was to spend 250K on my mom, right, in a hospital, I'm expecting that woman will come back strong, fully okay, right? And if the situation pushes and maybe she's unable to, I do not think 250K is an amount that should be in a month. Well, we never actually know. Now, a lot of people quoted, the whole situation, because after he posted it, people reacted. Now, these are some of the quotes off Twitter. Now, someone said, behind the carefully crafted PR, warm hospitality, and glorification of a peaceful atmosphere lies a deeply entrenched culture of greed, dishonesty, corruption, mediocrity that is rarely acknowledged. You will know this more when you live there and not just visit. Another person now quoted and said, Ghana has been unkind to this guy, Pow. Another person said, UGMC needs to be sanitized. There are so many protocol celebrity nurses and doctors there who are completely clueless about what they are doing. Another person goes on to say, by this time, some doctor is reading and forwarding to their group page for them to prepare to come and defend this online with the blame the system structure, blah, blah. Don't worry, health practitioners also get sick. We'll all learn the hard way. True. Because I remember some time ago where I think a nurse came to share her story of how she fell ill and they took her to a hospital. And the way they treated her at the hospital, she had said she was scared for her life. And so when she got well and then, went back to work, it was as though a divine intervention had happened, and she handled people differently, because she was like, until you experience what some of these patients are experiencing, you would think, oh, they are just overreacting. Some of doctors have even come out to share childbirth, sickness, and all of. They've come out to share some experience they have faced. Someone came out to say, people doubting the 250K clearly don't know how expensive somewhat quality health care is in this country. True. Very, very, very true. And the ones that are affordable, they are overpopulated. Like, there are too many people to attend to. Right? And then some of these workers, they themselves, they are overworked. They have to work overtime. Some are stressed. Some are coming with, it's a whole lot. Our medical sector needs to be checked. Like, they need to pay attention to these things. People die for like the lamest reason. And you sit down and be thinking, why did this person even die? Like, this thing could have been avoided. But in the long run, you would see that, the person died and it's because of this, and this could have been done. But at the end of the day, I really, really hope that they are able to resolve this issue and look into it. Because like I said, 250K is a lot of money for a month. And to now find out that the person died, for people to not even call and say, there's some balance, before people tell the person why or how or what exactly killed the person or or caused the death of the person, is just extremely sad. I feel like there were better ways to have handled this situation, and I really hope they find a resolution to this whole thing. Anyways, that's all we have for this story. We'll bring you guys more updates when we have them. This has been What They Go On here at the Yocharley Studios. Let us know what you think about this story. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I said subscribe, and Mimi will catch you on the next one.